Stop scrolling for a moment. What if I told you that discipline is not about willpower, motivation is not about inspiration, and your brain is actually designed to avoid the exact actions that could change your life? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain is not broken. It's doing exactly what it was programmed to do: save energy, avoid pain, chase comfort. That's why scrolling feels easy, sleeping feels safe, and working on yourself feels heavy. And that's also why most people stay stuck. But here's the twist: most people don't know the brain can be trained to crave hard things, to want effort, to feel uncomfortable when it's not improving. This is not motivation. This is reprogramming. If you understand this, laziness stops being your enemy. It becomes a signal. Most people think they're lazy. They think something is wrong with them. In reality, their brain is just addicted to easy dopamine, social media, junk food, comfort, entertainment. All of it delivers instant reward. No effort, no delay. Hard things are different. Studying, working out, building a business, fixing your life. These offer delayed reward. And the brain hates waiting. So every time you try to do something difficult, your brain pushes back. It whispers, "Do it later." You're tired? Just one more video. That resistance isn't weakness, it's biology. The mistake people make is trying to fight resistance with motivation. That never works. Motivation is emotional. The brain is chemical. You don't fight the brain, you train it. Here's the first rule: you must understand your brain only craves what it associates with reward. If hard work feels painful and meaningless, your brain will avoid it. But if hard work becomes linked to pride, identity, and self-respect, your brain will chase it. The goal is not to make hard things easy. The goal is to make them rewarding. Right now, your brain thinks comfort equals reward and effort equals pain. That equation must be flipped, and the flip starts with identity. Your brain doesn't respond to goals. It responds to who you believe you are. Saying, "I want to wake up early," creates resistance. Saying, "I am the kind of person who wakes up early," creates alignment. Every action you take is a vote for the person you are becoming. When you frame hard actions as proof of your identity, pain changes meaning. Discomfort stops being punishment and becomes validation. You're not suffering. You're confirming who you are. This is why disciplined people don't rely on motivation. They rely on identity. They don't ask, "What should I do?" They ask, "Who am I becoming?" Now here's where most people miss the key step. They do hard things but never reward themselves emotionally. They finish a workout, close the book, complete the task, and immediately move on. That's a mistake. The brain learns through association, not logic. If you want your brain to crave effort, you must attach reward to it, not food, not entertainment, pride. Every time you do something hard, pause for a moment and tell yourself, out loud if possible, "I'm proud of myself." It sounds simple, even stupid. But your brain doesn't care how it sounds. It cares what it feels. Do this consistently and your brain starts linking hard work with dopamine. Effort becomes satisfying. Laziness starts to feel uncomfortable. This is how discipline becomes automatic. Another secret: most people don't know your brain fears intensity, not duration. An hour feels impossible. 5 minutes feels harmless. So never tell yourself you'll work for an hour. Tell yourself you'll work for 5 minutes. This removes resistance. Once you start, dopamine increases. Momentum kicks in. Stopping becomes harder than continuing. That's how disciplined people win. Not with massive promises, but with tiny starts. Now let's talk about quitting. Right now, quitting is easy for you, comfortable, painless. That's why your brain chooses it. If you want to crave hard things, quitting must become uncomfortable. This doesn't mean self-hate. It means consequences. Every time you quit on yourself, acknowledge it. Say, "I broke my word." That creates emotional friction. The brain remembers pain faster than pleasure. And every time you don't quit, even when it's uncomfortable, recognize it. That's how your brain learns which behavior is safe and which isn't. Another powerful shift: stop chasing results. Chase reps. Your brain doesn't understand long-term success. It understands repetition. When you focus on showing up daily instead of winning big, effort becomes routine instead of drama. Hard things stop feeling special. They become normal. And what's normal no longer feels hard. You also need to understand this: motivation follows action, not the other way around. Waiting to feel ready is a trap. Action creates dopamine. Dopamine creates motivation. Start ugly, start tired, start unmotivated. Your brain will catch up. One more thing most people ignore: environment. Your brain is lazy, but it's also obedient. It follows what's easy. If distractions are close, your brain will choose them. If effort is the default, your brain adapts. Make the hard thing easier to start and the easy thing harder to access. Put the phone away. Prepare your workspace. Remove friction. Discipline is not about self-control. It's about self-design. Finally, understand this deeply. Craving hard things doesn't mean you'll always feel good doing them. It means you feel worse when you don't. You start feeling restless when you skip the gym, empty when you waste the day, uncomfortable when you choose comfort. That's when you know your brain has changed. At first, you force yourself to do hard things. Then you train your brain to accept them. Eventually, your brain starts asking for them, and that's the level most people never reach. Not because they can't, but because they never trained their brain to want more. If you're willing to feel uncomfortable today, your future self will live comfortably tomorrow. And once your brain learns that lesson, there's no going back.